Alright guys, we're back at the shop today. Yesterday I had a question about washing out screens, and today I just finished burning one for a job that I'm doing today. And actually the client's on his way because he wants to be here when I print them. And I'm about to wash this out so I can show you guys that it is possible to just continue to wash it out without having to stop. Like rinse it, let it sit, and then finish it off with pressure. My pressure sprayer has pressure running the whole time and it works just fine. So let me show you. Pressure all the way. And that was just all done in real time. So everything washed out just fine. Had some detail down there. These are burnt upside down because I'm printing some sleeves right now. And I was putting all that detail on a, what's up here? I was putting that detail on a 160. I just kind of chanced it a little bit because it is a little bit too much detail and it could have went on a 180, but you know, it worked out on a 160, so that's good because it's white ink and it's going on sweatpants. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Chilling.
All right, so that's that for washing out. And from the same person, I had another question. My neighbor's jamming out. Every time I come in and play music, I don't think he likes my music, so he turns his up all the way. All right, so these are the inks that I prefer to use. I use Union. A lot of you guys use Wilflex, and there is nothing wrong with using Wilflex or Union. You can use whatever you want. But if you are going to do like a print, flash print, for example, I have a Maxo bright red for dark garments. Like sometimes I don't like to put a base if I don't need to, and I could just flash print that and it's totally fine. Then where is my it looks like I ran out, but I had a ultra soft bright red, and that one I use it for lighter garments that just need like 2 hits and then you pull it out. So you really don't need a base for ultra soft. If you're printing ultra soft on dark garments, you're gonna have to flash print the shirt, and it's just gonna get tacky and really nasty. So you wanna avoid that. Make sure that you use Maxo, put an underbase on dark garments, and your prints are gonna look just fine. When you're washing out, don't think about it too much. If you know you exposed it right with the pressure, you're not gonna blow anything out unless obviously you get super close to the image. So those are 2 things to consider. You know what, you guys, yesterday I was watching the vlog. I liked it a lot, and the reason why I liked it a lot is because the lighting on the vlog whoa, what's up with this? From yesterday, it was well lit. And I feel like I need to get some good lighting up in here because sometimes I feel like it's too dark and I don't like that. And I guess this helps a little bit, but not too much. I just don't like that this is open and people are back here walking by, staring in here like, I don't know. I just don't like people sticking their heads in through that door. But you know, a lot more lighting is definitely good. I think it gives a better quality video. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get better lighting in here. So I did like yesterday's video a lot. Just I was standing in front of the booth. That's lit. And then I also had softbox when I was with Brian, so that helped. Oh, that's just some thoughts for the vlog. So right now we have the client on his way. These are the shirts that I'm printing. They have a front. They're getting a sleeve print on the inside, right there on the wrist. It's gonna go on the right and on the left. I know I'll show you the left and the right, but we're gonna get ready for him. As soon as that screen is dry, the one that we just washed out, I'm gonna start setting it up and just kind of get prepared for him. Fire up the dryer and print the shirts real quick. I do have a lot of work coming in, you guys. I'm very thankful for all the work. I'm being able to keep up with my schedule still. As soon as that gets out of hand, it's probably because I still have my 9 to 5, which I hope to let go of soon, even though I said that for like the past year. It's just not as easy as it sounds. And you know, obviously I would be having more time to myself to vlog and give you guys better explanation and spend more time giving you guys better, hopefully, cinematography if I can do some studying on that. But today we're just gonna wait till those screens dry. I just coated some screens, the one that I reclaimed from yesterday, and print out some film, burn some screens, get ready for tomorrow. I have a crazy job that's for an MMA gym that has a front, a back, the front of the sleeve, the back of the sleeve on the right and the left side. So that's gonna take some time, and I need to figure out measurements for all that. They want it as big as possible. Alright guys, I came up with this idea quite some time ago, and the reason why I came up with this idea that I'm about to share with you guys is because I could have messed up some shirts and I didn't want to mess up some shirts. Yeah. So what I did was I was printing like a one color Nate on this particular palette. Well, actually not this one. I'm gonna bring the one that I use. Okay, so I use this one right here. So I always set my palettes at like 8.5 from like a certain stopping point, and I measure all of them so they're the same distance apart. And this one that I moved, I pushed it up a little bit so it was closer to the knee, because normally they wanted like a finger away from the top of the collar. And since it was a one color black, load the shirt, print it, pull it out, throw it in the dryer, whatever. So what happens is you open up your palette and you move it up slightly forward. Now this one is different than the rest. So what I do to avoid a mistake, I just go around the machine, I open up my palettes, and I make sure I move them and leave it open. The reason why is because when you come back, if you don't do that, they're all gonna be tight, but one's gonna be off and you're not gonna remember that. You think you're gonna remember it, but you're not. So this way, when you grab the machine, you're like, oh, whoa, why is this loose? So now, because of that, you'll remember and you'll come back and you'll be forced to put them all back to the same distance. This is a very helpful tip. It doesn't matter what it is that you're doing. It could be different locations for a higher front, a lower back, or whatever. So keep that in mind. 19th Avenue is here. What's Gucci?
What's up, bro? So guys.
All right, so we're here. Watch. Much better, right? Yeah. All right, so we're gonna start printing, and I'm just gonna get set up. Once he's gone, I'll probably be back and give you guys some more tips. And that's gonna be it for today. I think I'm gonna close this. I'm just not too comfortable with people walking by. All right, you guys, we are back. We just finished printing the shirts for Daniel, 19th Avenue. And right now we're working on some of, man, I just love this lighting, and this sucks that I don't have it. And right now we're working on Knife and Garment, The last prints that I did for Daniel were like right here, like I mentioned. And because it was an upside down print, I took advantage and I went ahead and put the knife and garment one that's going on the left side of the shorts, right under the pocket, like right there. So I already put my measurement on the board. That's where, let me see if I can show you. So the way I'm gonna load it in there, I'm gonna find this edge right here, and that's where it's gonna stop at that black line. So pretty much when I bring it in, where the bottom of the pocket comes, I'm gonna load the pants in like this, stop right there, unfold it, make sure that the seam is up against the side of my sleeve board, tack it down, print flash print it, and they should come out looking pretty fly. And that's kind of how I keep placement always on the same spot. That way I don't have one higher than the other, and I always go like a finger away from the seam. It seems to work out all the time. So that's another cool tip. I don't have 4 boards to measure them and do them fast. Thankfully I'm only doing like 10 of them, so they should go by pretty quickly. And we lost the daylight. Yep, it's definitely night now. So as soon as I'm done with that, we're gonna call it a day. Brian was working on some designs. Hopefully he got them done. If not, it's cool. We'll be back tomorrow. The week is still kind of early, so we're barely on Tuesday. We have plenty of time to finish all the work. Some of it's not even due till next week, so we're good. See you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for the support. Keep asking questions. I'll keep answering questions. Don't even worry about that. Thank you. See ya.